EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Reliance Stadium in Houston. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Cam Ward brings the Titans out. Season 2, he was the #1 overall pick in 2025 and started all 17 games for Tennessee a season ago.
You know, I think you look back a season ago, Mike, and it's easy to say, okay, former #1 overall pick, a lot of expectations, but remember, he joined a roster in an organization that frankly just wasn't close to competing. So now they bring in Robert Saleh, a new voice, a new guy in front of the room to kind of propel this organization forward. They believe that Cam Ward is the future of the quarterback. So you get your quarterback right, you get your head coach hire right. Those are two pretty good places to start.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Now they pitch it to Pollard.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run here with Pollard. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7, Texans nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Season 4 for C.J. Stroud. The former Buckeye leads the Texans out. Greg, the #2 overall pick back in 2023. A season in which he was named the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
This is a big year. I mean, there's really no mistake about it, Mike. You look back at the rookie season of C.J. Stroud. He was as good as any young quarterback we had seen in a decade. Rookie of the year, took the league by storm. Now, he's continued to take the Texans to the playoffs. That hasn't been the issue, but he's got to elevate his level of play to go along with what's arguably the best defense in football. But he's got to now hold up to that billing, especially if he's going to get extended and get a new contract here in Houston.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Here we go. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Jim DK. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans head back out on offense, and you get a look at Brian Daboll, their offensive coordinator. Daboll, many of you remember, the head man with the Giants for 4 years, and he was let go in the back half of the 2025 season. Signed on with the Titans to head up the offense under Robert Saleh. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion, it's Robinson. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
shotgun snap for Wolf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The Titans going to send out the veteran Tommy Townsend to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
Out come the Texans. You get a look at Nick Calley, their offensive coordinator. Nick, season 2 as an OC, coaching stints in New England, then LA with the Rams under Sean McVay there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On play action. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Wardell Flott is there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. See what they have for 2nd and 7.
23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
Jim Ray DK now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks much. Scott Hansen and company from Orlando. More from the great state of Texas in just a bit. But first, some highlights and numbers from the first half, and we got to focus on this guy, Tony Pollard. His guys, however, trail at the break. For the call of the second half, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Jeffrey Simmons.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Taking off, and he'll wind up taking this for about a gain of 6, making it a more manageable 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Ward. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
Townsend now to punt it. That kick is away. Here's Noel. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. As the Texans go back out on offense, we give you a look at the man on the opposite side, the Titans' defensive coordinator, Gus Bradley. Gus has been around, former head coach with the Jaguars 2013 through 2016, Stops as the defensive coordinator in Seattle, LA with the Chargers, in Vegas, in Indy, and now he lands in Tennessee. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Marks. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. They face second down and 7.
At the Titans' 33-yard line.
He'll go again with Marks. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Here's first and 10. The fourth quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And this time they are ready for him. Throws for a loss, and it's second down.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is Collins in the end zone. Touchdown. Nico Collins with the grab for Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7.
Texans 17. Titans 7. Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That's to the rookie out of Ohio State, Carnell Tate.
Complete to number 14, Carnell Tate.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Ward. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To the air again, Ward. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to take a shot downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Yeah, and I think he knows right as he's about to let this ball go, Mike, he's about to take a big shot. And a little bit of an ill-advised throw, but he's going to be bailed out by the roughing call. The officials determined it was unnecessary, and instead of resulting in a turnover, they're going to give him a fresh set of downs. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. On 4th down, Ward. He'll take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. On the ground, it's Marks. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
I think back to a season ago, and nobody in the NFL made more field goals than Fairbairn. I mean, 44 of them. That tied the all-time record. David Akers of the 49ers hit 44 in 2013. So Texans feel good anytime they send him out there.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll motion the slot man right. On first down, Ward. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Another try, second and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing is Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They snap it to Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helms. And he's going to have a Titans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Again, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. Here's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Texans.
Throwing again is Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans.
Ward to throw again. And that one incomplete. Could not connect with Robinson. And that'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Titans.
And he'll spike it here and stop it with 45 seconds to go. On second down, here's Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Leads to
Second down, goal to go. Throwing, Ward. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are back within 6.
The score, Texans 20, Titans 14.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And the Texans able to cover it up. And that should just about wrap this one up.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy.